So I have a book called 3 Doors to the Soul. It's on Amazon, as well as you can get a download version here. I'll help you with that afterwards if you want. And I also created a video course that you can get from here that is the greatest spiritual insights I've gotten from this life. I grew up nominally Jewish. Family was not really into it, but starting middle of high school, I started to get into it. And both of us had difficult relationships in our family. Both of us had violent fathers and mothers who were weird energies. And at one point I remember saying to myself, well, if my dad doesn't love me, maybe God will love me. And I actually decided then, well, then I better study what I need to do right by this God. You know, I'd kind of given up, like, no way I'm going to do right by Dad, but maybe by God I can do right. So after college, I ended up studying for 8 years, got ordained as a rabbi, and still did not feel I had really gotten answers that were soul satisfying to me. So I did live for about 30 years as a religious Jew in Jewish communities where you walk on the Sabbath to synagogue and all that. And it was lovely in a certain respect, but unfortunately there's a lot of fear in the background. You know, in all of Western religions, you've got this God who's scorekeeping, and if you don't do the right things on some level, you're going to get killed or hell. Judaism doesn't really have hell, but the rest of Western religions do. And that was not very soul satisfying to me. So I kept studying while I lived as a religious Jew, and I started finding resources that gave me a better sense of what God was really like. So this book is a combination of my personal journey and some of the best resources that I found, and I still consider the best to date, to really get what everything's about, what souls are about, bodies are about, why we come here, what's it like in the, I'll call it the soul realm, and just answers to the biggest questions: who am I and why are we here?